I'm going to go ahead and switch modes here again. Let's go ahead and go with Audio Sprint. That's a new one recently introduced to Audiosurf 2. And I'll stick with Sunset for each skin. There's daytime and sunset, and I found sunset to be far more fun. The Audio Sprint is basically a mini game where you either have to jump or duck beneath blocks as they come along, and this one can be up to 4 players. So if you can get 4 people on one keyboard, and oh my goodness, I remember playing Rampage as a kid with my 2 brothers. We had 3 people on a keyboard. We still couldn't get anything done. Let's go ahead and get the next song loaded. Okay, number 5 is the Overworld song, at least according to Smooth's title, from Super Mario World. It's not necessarily the Overworld song, what you think from the Overworld map, but rather the song that plays on most Overworld levels. So let me get back to the right screen here. And this is the song not for Super Mario Brothers, but just for Super Mario World. You'll think Super Mario World and think, oh, this song. And this is the one that is probably even more catchy than Green Greens was, just on how Smooth handles it and how it will never leave your head. See, I love the sunset just because of the way it fades to black like that. And yeah, I was playing both players by myself, so my left hand beat up my right hand on this one, letting the robot win. Okay, number 4 is going to create a little bit of a controversy because I chose Aquatic Ambiance from Donkey Kong Country over. Oh, I can't even remember the name of it now. It's the theme from Bramble Blast from Donkey Kong Country 2. And they are both, in my opinion, the best songs from their respective games. And honestly, it was a very, very tough call to choose between them. Sticker Brush Symphony, that's the name of it on Donkey Kong Country 2. But in the end, it really just came down to personal choice between these two songs to represent the Donkey Kong Country series for number 4. And this one won out probably because I just felt it applied better with Smooth McGroove's style. And it just seems to be a little more true to its roots is probably the best way to put it. But here we go, and let's listen. Lola won that one by 1 point. I don't know what happened with my left hand. It slipped at that one moment. Oh well. Counting down to number 3, it is Ice Cap Zone Act 1 from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And I actually surprised myself this one because I would constantly listen to the Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic 2. In fact, that was on my last Let's Listen. As I listened to the Sonic themes, I thought, Ice Cap Zone Act 1 from Sonic 3, like with the last one, it better represents the original spirit of the music in smooth style, in my opinion. And I thought, this one sounds really, really good. It's not quite as choppy is the best way to put it. So smooth goes smoother on this one. that was bad. As you listen to it, just imagine yourself, you're in a snowy field, sliding all over the place on ice, just trying to make your way forward. And this is the music that best represents that. Well, I messed up a few times there, but I messed up equally. It was a tie score. Okay, number 2 is one that I originally considered not including because it was a Capcom platformer, and I kind of lumped those in with the Mega Man series, and I decided, no, I better not do that. And this is actually my brother's number 1, and so he's going to be mad at me for making this one number 2. But it is the Moon theme from DuckTales, and this is the song that everyone remembers from this game. Even if they haven't played the game, they know the song. And of course, Smooth captures the just raw energy and adrenaline of the song as you just go through and explore the moon. You're looking for a piece of cheese, for God's sake, but the music more than makes up for the silliness of finding the green cheese on the moon. Let's load this up, and let's get hopping and sliding. Bum, bum, bum. And before we get down to the number 1, I just want to do a quick recap. Top 10, the fight theme from Punch-Out! Number 9, Overworld from A Link to the Past. Number 8, Cornered from Phoenix Wright. Number 7, the battle theme from Final Fantasy X. Number 6, Green Greens from Kirby's Dream Land. Number 5, Overworld from Super Mario World. Number 4, Aquatic Ambiance from Donkey Kong Country 1. Number 3, Ice Cap Zone Act 1 from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Number 2, The Moon from DuckTales. And number 1 of the top 10 Smooth McGroove arrangements, Dr. Wily's Castle for Mega Man 2, still my all-time favorite Mega Man song ever, and it was the very first Smooth McGroove arrangement I ever heard, and it is because of that that I became his fan. Had I heard pretty much any other of his arrangements, I would have thought, oh, that's pretty good, but never checked out the rest of his channel. So that is my top 10 Smooth McGroove arrangements. Number 1, of course, again, Mega Man 2, Dr. Wily's Castle. Definitely his best work in my opinion, and I just have to say, Smooth McGroove, if you ever watch this, thank you so much for your hard work. I'm a big fan of yours. I got all your albums as soon as I could, and thank you just so much for your hard work.